Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And today I wanted to do a little bit of a walk and talk here in the Batcave Gallery, as I have started making some kind of potential changes in terms of art. I'm trying to get stuff, figured out by the time Thanksgiving rolls around. It's always a time of year. Hi. It's always a time of year where I have family, friends come over and see kind of the progress of the Batcave. I'm also hoping to have my parents back down here again, just to kind of see their reaction. Obviously, I've added a ton of art and a ton of pieces over the last year, and so it's always fun to show them what I'm working with. So anyway, I wanted to kind of show you, I have been busy framing a lot of art, and I've also been, putting some new art on the walls, trying to figure that out, and then still also trying to incorporate some art over there as well. So anyway, before, you've seen my Finch wall, right? A lot of black and white. And my thinking is, again, my Batcave is in shambles, so I apologize for the mess. So some people, including my friend Dan, they had concerns about having art up on this wall because of the the sunlight. Well, this is pretty protected. I'm also getting a UV protection layer over here. So I still could have the black and white art, and I do kind of prefer the black and white art, but I wanted to try the Alex Ross canvas again, just to kind of see how it would fill that wall. And it does fill up the wall pretty well. Obviously, I've got some things blocking it, but I think that looks good. I think I still prefer a collage of all the art. Now, I had all of my Bermejo pieces, which I still have. You can see that, like, here's one right here, the Bermejo piece. Got my Ryan Benjamin right there. Excuse me, my Ryan Brown. I do that all the time. Sorry, Ryan Brown. So anyway, I liked the way that looked, and I still might go that route, but I just don't know. So first of all, what do you think of the Alex Ross right there? And then at that point, I would start doing all the black and whites across. Okay, so just to give you some ideas of the black and white. So I still have my Bermejo here, and I've gone through and I've framed all of these up. Okay, so I've got that. I've got my Gabriel Del Auto framed up right there. I've got my returning David Finch pieces that I bought back from JWR. I just got this one from Eric. This is my Sean Murphy, which I love. I got this Sean Williams piece right here. Excuse me, Scott Williams. I've got my Jock. So all of those fit in the same size frame. Then I have the larger pieces. These are 11 by 17. Most of these are like 9 by 12. Most of these, okay. I also have like these up on the wall. That's 9 by 12. That one is 9 by 12. This one obviously is the Lee Bermejo 11 by 17. So you can see the difference in that frame compared to that frame. Okay, that frame right there. Again, most of my frames will be that size. This one right here is the same size as like my Finch pieces that are larger on the sides here. Okay, so anyway, I've got a few 11 by 17s. I've also got this one over here. Turn the gimbal here. I've got the Ryan Benjamin piece. So I used to have them in all of the large frame. I think it's like 24 by 36. I'm going more down toward this size right here. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so anyway, let me see. What else was I going to show you? So I decided to do the smaller frames for the 11 by 17. So I've got my Jim Lee right here. I've got my new Stuart Sager from Boston right there. So I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 total at that size. Okay. So the last time that I was showing you art here, guys, I had kind of done like this size, little. Again, this is just very small. Kind of going big, little, right? So I was talking to my wife down here, and I really wanted to have this large one on the end, okay? And maybe having Bermejo, and then filling up the rest of the wall. My wife had the idea that she's like, why don't you do a large one in the end, and then the very end over there, and then another one in the middle. and then all of these will be that size. So big, 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 okay? And then maybe repeating the same thing over here. You know, keeping that right there, and then starting the black and white art going across. Also, I have considered doing all color things down here. So, you know, framed like sideshow art prints, and kind of spacing them out behind the art down here as this starts to fill in. So that way you have some color on the bottoms, framed art, framed sideshow art prints or canvases, and then the same thing going across here. So color here, black and white up top. Obviously this side is a little bit more difficult, and I didn't want to do a lot of the larger pieces up here because, or the larger frames, because the pieces over on this side are bigger and will block more. Like there's going to be a frame behind this and you're not going to be able to see it at all. I mean, almost from any direction, but there's going to have to be a frame there because I need to have it evenly spaced all the way to the end. I thought about putting the Jim Lee piece, you know, all the way down here. So it'd be with the hush pieces, but again, you're just not going to be able to see it as well. So again, I'm still trying to figure out spacing and all of that good stuff. I'm also still, I've got like things over here that I'm still trying to frame. I've got mats everywhere. I've got art there. Got a brand new Federici right here. This one is for sale if anybody's looking for Riccardo Federici, Batman and Joker. So anyway, I just am selling it because it's a little small. So anyway, I've got kind of stuff everywhere, and I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Now, obviously, I've spent a lot of time and money buying frames and mats. I still haven't framed up everything yet that I've got, but you can see that most everything is this size, right? And so I really do like that. You know, I've had like conversations with my friend Dan. He thinks everything should be the exact same size going across. Okay. Again, I could do that, but I don't have very many 11 by 17s. So I could do all 11 by 17s going across, and then all this size and this size going across over there. Okay. Also, I'm going to take you into the entryway cove. It's ever changing. So this is kind of what I did in the entryway. I put the Alex Ross Batman back up here. And you can see I put some art. I think what I'm going to do, if I keep it like this, I'm going to take this one off and just do 1, 2 more. And just have like 3 here and 3 here and kind of call it good. And then of course I've still got some art over here on the side. A lot of this hasn't changed, but again, there's room to put stuff up here. Right there. Still have room for some more black and whites right there. And then of course I've got a few pieces over here in the entry. And I've got some like just random art, you know, around the corner. So just like this might go underneath possibly if I do that. So first of all, do you like this? Do you think I should put the other Alex Ross in here instead of this one and switch places? Do you think I should just do all black and white art in here? Be my black and white cove. And again, as you enter into the space through the secret door, again, you got all the Finch art over here. Do you like that? Or do you think that should be back to like my Bermejo wall like I had it? Possibly just all, you know, maybe all my 11 by 17 pieces all in a collage right there, and then do all the small pieces along the sides. Well, I say small, but like this size. Again, these are, you know, pretty good size frames. You can see in my hand. So what is that? Maybe 14 by 16, 14 by 20, I can't remember. So I don't know. That's where I'm at. Shocking, I know that I don't know exactly what to do. I have pretty good ideas where all my statues are going, but I don't always have the art part figured out. You know, I've offered to fly out Dan and Cece to come to the house and try to help me figure this stuff out. But I'm going to ask you guys, what do you guys like? Kind of hit me with it. Let me know what you guys think. How should I do the sides? Again, I kind of have been playing around with it. Again, I would like to get this done by Thanksgiving so it's kind of ready for the room tours. Of course, I always do the end of the year room tour as well. I've got a couple of pieces coming in as well, so I'm excited to add a few more pieces before everybody gets a chance to see the tour. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm just not sure what I should do. I know I'm like beating a dead horse here, but let me know. Anyway, like I said, I've got that art for sale. I've also got this one that I have been trying to sell as well. If anybody's interested in some original art, it's 11 by 17. I might end up framing it up. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Listen to me ramble about art and my big time problems, right? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're doing great, and I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody.